this discussion for legislators, because we occupy a kind of special place in our communities. We can actually, in some ways, operate as people who can talk to people on all sides of the issue if you think of the issue as having sides, and I'm not necessarily sure that that's the case, but it seems to kind of at least publicly seem that way. I think what we've seen is that across the state, implementation has not only operated in different ways, but it's begun at different points. And the fact that implementation has begun at different points has something to do with the response that you get. So places where they started very early, you don't have the issues that you have in places where the implementation began a little later, which is why it's good that there's an implementation task force as well. But legislators, I think, have to have the courage to speak to people about this issue in ways that we don't always do. And so Ema indicated that this is not about necessarily creating a curriculum, but some people have been very much misguided and suggested that it is. And sometimes legislators have responded in ways that aren't what I would call responsible. We're sent to the Capitol. We gain knowledge that is important. And sometimes it's hard to go back to our communities and explain to people that their perspective on things is not necessarily what we've learned. I think this is not necessarily a place where legislation, directly at least, is something that we can do, but it's a place where we can go back to those communities and help with the education of the community so that they can say, maybe I don't like Common Core because I don't like a new set of standards, right? But that's different than saying I don't like Common Core because I don't like being dictated to exactly what the curriculum is. And I think that's a role